finally start the podcast. Episode 20. Welcome in, guys. 20. Oh my god. Big 2-0. Today we're joined by no one new today, but returning guest, Aperuti. Sup, dude?
Sup?
Sup? Heartless, aka Alex. Sup, dude? Ohayo.
File.
Kentaro AP. Sup, dude?
Yer.
And our co-host, Oso Matsu.
Hello.
Also late on assignments as well.
Ouch.
And ID Oka. Moshi moshi.
Oh,
Yo.
yo.
What's going on with you guys though? Anything new? It's been a while since we did an episode because it's I was moving. It's my first time doing the podcast in this new room. That was a headache, and but I'm settled down now. Everything feels good. I just gotta be careful because I was yelling the other day on stream and someone knocked on my door. Dude, it's not like my old place. Just like there was no one next door, so I could just yell all I want. But now I gotta be careful. I really do.
Yeah, well, at least we don't see an entire kitchen in the background now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, because since this is technically the first podcast since you moved, I fucking love your setup, dude. It's so nice. The lighting,
The lighting's
background,
better, yeah. Lighting's
and like,
better.
dude, you just look. You have a glow on you now. Just I don't know, man. You're killing it. This move has increased your stream by like tenfold.
That's true, yeah. I'm still not done. Like I still have to order things from IKEA. It's gonna be pretty cool. I have like something in my head. It's gonna be nice. Make a game setup and stuff. But yeah, it's awesome. Like this whole room was the size of my kitchen in my last house, in my apartment.
Wow.
So it's like 3 times bigger.
Damn.
It's awesome. Yeah. But Matsu, how was the 24-hour stream? You were doing a 24-hour stream like a few days ago.
It was good,
Uh-huh.
but I ended up procrastinating on so many assignments throughout the 24 hours. Like by doing the 24-hour stream, that was it worth it?
Dude, okay, so when it comes to 24-hour streams, you have like the day before you have to like prepare mentally, right? And the day after you're sleeping the whole day because it's 24-hour stream.
Exactly. It was fun though.
It was your very first one though, right?
Yeah, man, it was the 18-hour mark that was the toughest. Oh my god. You hit like a wall of fatigue and like you run out of content.
Yeah, that happens. I don't know how Alex does it. He like cracks out 24-hour streams like every few months.
Yeah,
They're easy.
They're easy for you.
Yeah.
You finished Ghost of Tsushima like on one sitting, which is awesome.
Yeah, it took it literally. I think it was like It took me 35 hours total.
Damn.
Yo, did you see that co-op update for that game?
Yeah, it's gonna be gnarly.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad they like updated the game.
Yeah.
That's a good game. I actually want to get it, but I don't have it yet. I
Yeah.
might. But yeah, 24-hour streams, man, they're tough. My very first one was a lot of fun because Alex was there and we were just playing Minecraft.
Dude,
Yeah,
we played Minecraft for 6 hours.
Yeah,
I think I tuned into that one and I was just like, what is happening? And I was like, wait, 24-hour stream and you guys are just bullshitting on Minecraft.
Yeah. That's what 24-hour streams are about, you know? Just fully
It's like just doing
kill time somehow.
random shit.
Yeah.
Has ID, have you ever done a 24-hour stream?
Yeah, but I didn't exactly prepare for it. I just kind of, when I was on a really messed up sleep schedule back in like April, I woke up at 3 in the morning, started streaming at about 4, and then by the time it was like 2 p.m., I was like, fuck it, might as well just keep going.
Yeah, I swear you were in a 24-hour stream like when you were getting on the Bromodachi episode for a while.
Oh, no, that was just, I streamed for 18 hours and then I got on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't been doing
know.
that much. You've been a lot more tame when it comes to streaming now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have been pretty like tame, but like the past 2 or 3 streams I've done were like 11 hours, 10 hours long, so it might be getting bad again. I think it's just more so like because I didn't get comfortable until recently because I moved too and like
right.
school started and stuff, so
ちょっと落ち着いたけど Yeah just a little ちょっと
ちょっとしか言えないくらい。
Yeah
Just a little choto.
Yeah So like
SMH my head.
from the last episode, I feel like a lot of people are going back to school now, right? When did school start for you guys? It's a good old
Mine started on the 6th. So September
Mine
6th.
is the 10th.
Yeah.
Mine was August 24th or 26th, something
I feel
like
like
that.
I feel like the US is always like end of August.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's,
just
that's how it
about.
was for me.
Hmm.
I don't really know when Japan started. Their summer vacation's really short. It's like 3 weeks. It's like a month or 3 weeks.
Well,
Yeah,
their
Japan's
summer,
weird.
their school year ends April, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But then they only have like a short break after that until the next year starts, and then they have a summer break that's longer than their end of the year break, which is kind of weird. But
夏休みも部活もあるからな。
Mm.
そういえば。
And they have homework during the summer too.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like
good on that,
people
fam.
complain a lot about like summer vacation homework, but like I feel like Japanese kids get a lot of homework. Like you don't really get a day off.
Yeah.
Plus, like there's something called bukatsu, which is like after school, just like doing sports after school. Like they have like bukatsu practice during summertime, so you're still in school even though it's like summer vacation. It's terrible.
yeah, see, I like having a social life, so.
I remember when I went on technically summer vacation from my Japanese school, and they're like, here's a journal. You have to write a daily thing you did in Japanese. And I'm like, no. I am working full time. I will not do this. You will not fail me. I am paying for this course out of my pocket. No.
Dude, summer.
They didn't like that. They didn't like that answer, but I got away with it.
I was a big procrastinator. I remember I had to like read like 3 books during summer vacation, and I only read 1, and then I looked the other ones up at Spark. What's it called? Spark Notes.
Spark Notes.
Spark Notes.
You watched
You're
the movie.
Spark Notes kid.
Yeah, watch the movie.
Spark Notes saved my goddamn high school diploma, dude.
Speaking of high school, I think I read 2 books in total throughout my entire high school career, and
Same.
the one was Catcher in the Rye. The second one was Ender's Big Game, which was a free choice book in grade 12. And I took grade 12 English twice because I wanted to get a better grade, because the first time I didn't do any of the essays, but I edited everyone else's. I aced all the tests, and then when I took it the second time, I did the exact same thing, but the teacher gave me a better mark.
That works.
Dude, I miss high school. Was a lot of fun.
It was an interesting time. in
Yeah,
life.
you can get away with a lot of things in high school.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell I passed language arts. I never did my homework.
Do you guys take like Japanese class? Do you guys have Japanese classes available in school?
No.
I don't.
I did.
University.
I took
Oh.
it.
The courses they offer here for community college is Chinese, French, German, Spanish. And that's it.
It's very limited. I know a few people that like took Japanese in high school.
I wonder. I can check the school that I'm going to.
You don't know if your school has it or not?
Well, my community college doesn't. I get my degree in December, and then I transfer into a real 4-year school in January. I'm playing tennis for them.
Right.
So, I have no fucking clue. I wonder if they have a Japanese minor. Journalism? Does that count?
I just
I don't think so.
realized my cup matches with your hair, Heartless.
Thanks, man. I didn't think it of me.
Yeah. There's always like a influx of like English speakers here, but like as like if you live in America with like and you're like Japanese, like what can you do as a job?
Nothing.
They actually just opened up a Japanese like building like around where I live, and I guess like it's gonna be like historical documents on like the Japanese population, like before the whole the bad stuff that happened during World War II.
The bad stuff. That's a good way to put it.
I used to be Axis Power, so I have to be very careful in how I talk about the subject. Okay.
Oh my god.
そうなんか
I mean,
日
he's
本
not wrong.
いや日本人としてなんかあんまり仕事なさそうだね海外ではどうだろう I remember seeing like sushi restaurants but like they're usually filled with like Chinese people.
It's all Korean people where I live.
Yeah, it's Korean.
Yeah.
It's hard for a Nihonjin, dude. I feel
like it's a lot more lenient for when it comes to visas if you're like coming in from Korea.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Barb, who's your favorite Axis Power?
Yeah. What are you gonna say, Apple?
I was gonna say, super off subject, but I was gonna provide something on the natural disasters part, but we can talk about that when we get there.
Yeah.
I think we did the self intros and stuff like that. Do you want to just like roll into the topic?
Oh yeah. I just wanted to free talk a little bit since it's been a while.
Yeah.
But right now it is like almost October. It's kind of crazy. This year is like heading towards an end. 2020.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the year went by fast.
That's what I thought too. But like at the beginning of the year, like around March, I was like, this year is going by really slow. But like then I think like July, August kind of like flew past really fast. Now we're done in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fast. It's fast. I think we're just getting older, you know? A year doesn't seem so long now. When you're a teenager, 1 year seems like forever. But when you're like in your 20s, it's just like 1 year is nothing. Imagine when we're like 80. 1 year.
I don't want to think about it.
Imagine like when you're really old, dude. Just like,
I'm so excited to be 80, dude. I'm gonna have like robot legs. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna have my freaking Jeff Bezos like freaking contact lenses where I can just like blink, wink, and then I can order a pizza. Like hell yeah! I can't wait to be 80.
It's gonna be crazy when we're 80. But yeah, the year is ending, and right now it is for Japan at the moment. It is Typhoon season. So you've been getting a lot of typhoons, and it hasn't really like climbed up to mainland too much. I know like the southern part of Japan has been getting hit hard with like heavy rain and stuff, but Okinawa on the other hand has just been getting hit with a tornado or typhoon like on a weekly basis at this point, right?
This year? No, not this year.
Not this year, yeah.
Usually a lot of the time, like I think last year was kind of bad. The year before that, we had some really, really bad ones.
I remember last year was really rough for Okinawa. Or like Japan. Japan just got hit by typhoons all the time.
I think there was one typhoon last year that knocked my power out.
Well, it doesn't happen too much?
This year we had two of them, but the first one was a little bit of like a blue balls typhoon. Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't really that strong, but everybody was like, "Oh, we're having the first typhoon of the year, so prepare yourselves and get all your stuff stocked up." And then I was just like, "Okay."
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did you describe a typhoon blue balls? I gotta make sure you said that sentence. I heard it correctly.
I said that. You heard it right. It was anticlimactic. Everybody thought, "Wow, this thing's gonna be huge."
I remember seeing.
It's gonna fuck us up, and then we're just like.
I remember that it was on the news. Like it's gonna be a big one.
It didn't even fuck up my umbrella. What the fuck?
Well, apparently some people lost power, but I didn't. So living like a king. What can I say? But I mean, the second one was actually a very strong typhoon, but it barely grazed us. That was the thing. Like we went into the whole like condition where it's like stay inside, but like I was just looking outside and I was like, Bro, it looks like a normal ass day out there.
How's the U.S. doing with like hurricanes? Like, are you guys getting hit this year at all?
I don't know. I don't live in any hurricane places.
Yeah, you live in Ohio, so there's like
Yeah,
there's no
it's like-
worry.
It's like Florida, Texas,
Yeah,
and that's it.
dude, it must suck living in Florida. Just like every year, just dealing with it.
Yeah, but you get the best weather in Florida.
Yeah, I guess so. What do you mean?
Depends what you consider the best weather.
Yeah.
Well, if you can play outdoor tennis year round, I mean,
What does Ohio?
I mean-
what does Ohio?
I mean, the
get?
problem.
Ohio, all 4 seasons in a weekend.
Wait,
Hey,
no,
it's
like
on
no,
to
like
Canada.
there's no like what is it called? Tornadoes or anything?
No, we don't get anything. We've gotten, well, actually, the day after I got back from Japan, I slept through a tornado that completely ripped through my city and tore it down.
That. I think I
Yeah.
messaged you. I was like, is he safe?
Yeah. No, a tornado touched down in my city and actually ripped up half of it.
Oh my god.
Like, completely destroyed the Chick-fil-A down the street.
Not the Chick-fil-A.
I know, dude.
No!
Not the Chick-fil-A, right?
Dude.
I spicy sando. No.
Yeah.
Not the like 30 car lines that are stacked up at the drive-through.
Aw, beans.
Yeah.
I can't
So we
Christian
don't-
side hug my nugs.
I don't know. We don't get much. And then we've had a hurricane once.
Hurricane actually
Yeah.
reached out to Ohio.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like 70, 80 mile per hour winds. It was like knocking down trees and shit. That was like my 6th grade year. And those are like the only 2 things that I've seen that have happened to me.
That's interesting. Ohio, I didn't know Ohio got that. But
Well,
I
they
kind of wanted to talk about like the word typhoon. Like, whenever I hear the word typhoon, it sounds more intimidating than a hurricane. I guess that's-
Really?
yeah. For me, I feel like typhoon just sounds more intense. There's
Maybe
also
it's
something
the way
called
I grew up
really. Hurricanes just sound scarier.
to me because I grew up
Yeah.
around typhoons. So. And
That's the thing. I've never heard about typhoons until I played Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then that's the first time I heard about
yeah,
typhoons.
they do have a card. for
Mystical Space Typhoon!
Yeah.
I can't believe. Oh my god, I can't believe you remember that. But yeah,
Dude, I have
okay.
my deck next to me.
Wait, you still play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I would love. I want to play again. I was thinking about it. But yeah, hurricane. We have typhoon, and we also have cyclone. And apparently, typhoons and hurricanes are basically the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, they're basically the same thing, like the wind speed and everything. It just really depends on what part of the world you live in. And Japan just calls it typhoon. Like
I think
Japan
it
and like
just
below
also
Japan.
depends what I think it depends what ocean it forms over.
Yeah. So the U.S. is hurricane, and then
Well, the hurricanes in the U.S. are typically coming from the Atlantic Ocean, and the
yeah.
typhoons that come from come
Wait.
to Japan. Or,
Do you call it a crocodile or an alligator?
well,
Those
I
are
mean, if
2 different
it,
animals.
if you see, if it sees you later, then it's just an alligator. But it's after a while, crocodile. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I just always like the name Typhoon. Is it just only me? I feel like it sounds more intimidating. Call
Dude,
it Typhoon.
cyclone sounds dope, man.
Cyclones, yeah.
What's different about a cyclone?
There's nothing different actually. It's just a naming.
They call typhoons tropical cyclones. So,
Yeah.
it sounds like a, I don't know, some Terminator type shit.
A cyclone is 100% a shitty ride at a carnival or something. Step on down to the cyclone. You must be this tall to enter. Let's go.
Dude, or it's the best little league team in your area.
Let's go.
I was gonna say
You
it's
best
the
believe I
ice
have some
cream.
cyclone merch.
What was that idea?
I was gonna say it's the ice cream, like the
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I don't get scared of the cyclones, bro.
What do you guys get in Canada? I feel like Canada is just safe from everything.
We get nothing.
Yeah, we don't really
Maybe,
get
like-
much, like, especially where we are. Like, maybe, like, in the Maritimes, they get snowstorms in the winter, but that's about it.
Wait, you guys have just bad snow. There's just like terrible
It's just
snowstorms, blizzards, or whatever.
heavy snowfall warnings every once in a while. That's about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't remember the last time I saw snow.
Yeah,
I wish I didn't.
You're in Okinawa.
dude, it's
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's like snow
Remember my
is
first
so
year.
annoying. I don't like snow anymore. If you ever live in a snowy area, you'll hate snow.
Snow sucks.
Snow sucks, dude.
It's terrible.
Snow sucks 420.
Yeah, snow sucks.
It was the worst because like back in January this year I got my ACL surgery, so I was on crutches. Well, like I was immobile for like a month, and then I had to use crutches for like 3 months after, and it was snowing outside, and I couldn't move.
Oh,
I couldn't get out of
man.
the house. I couldn't do anything.
I hear it like when you're hurt, when it's cold, it's much more painful too. Like when you break your arm and stuff, because it just aches all the time. Oh man. I can't.
I don't know. I had my knee surgery in November. It didn't really do
Did it?
anything.
I feel like the cold just makes it worse. Like when you're shivering and stuff.
Oh,
I can
okay.
see why,
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were just going extra old person. I'm like, I can feel the weather in my knees.
Oh my god.
Oh no, an earthquake's a coming. I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah. But yeah. It's just like Japan, like, you know how we always like boast about like us having 4 seasons or whatever, but like it's like worse every like fall and autumn and spring is fine, but like summertime sucks in Japan and wintertime also sucks in some areas where it snows a lot.
Yeah,
It's not fun having 4 seasons. I don't know why people always like bring it up.
I remember I was living with my ex at the time. We were in Shinokubo, and I remember it was super hot that day. The nighttime hit. It started raining randomly, and the streets were filled with like steam, and then like all the red, like LED lights from the signs. I'm like, I'm in fucking Silent Hill right now. What is wrong with this goddamn country? I was just like, this is not cool. I'm trying to dry my shirt. It's been 4 days. Hanging it outside. Yeah, summers are not fun in Japan.
Yeah, like so we hang our clothes outside, so like it's tough like finding like a good day to dry, like, get them out and stuff. Why don't we just
You guys
have
hang your
dry
clothes?
Yeah, we hang our clothes outside. You have a dryer?
I have a dryer, yeah.
Wow.
You
What are
fucking
rich
American.
person?
You American.
Yeah, not to flex or anything, but
No,
it's a Japanese apartment. It legit came with the dryer.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yeah.
That's Okinawa for you then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over there in Saitama, they get hit with a cyclone, and then like all their clothes are gone.
All my clothes are just like on the parking lot downstairs. いや、なんかこの間なんか服干した時にね、もうめっちゃくちゃ散らかって下に。It was on someone's car and everything. It was bad.
That actually happened?
Yeah, it happened because I was trying to dry my clothes outside, but it got really windy, and I went out to do something, and I came back home, and it was on top of someone's car.
Well, at least it didn't blow away.
Yeah.
I
like-
had a bunch of Kirkland shirts, and then I'm on the 3rd floor, and I went to the neighbors, an
Balcony?
adjacent neighbor's balcony, and I'm like, oh, I'll just buy some new shirts. This is how my day's going.
Wait, you're not gonna go over there and ask? Just too
This was
awkward?
back when I just moved. I'm like, I don't know any Japanese. This is going to be a hard conversation. It's going to be a lot of me Google translating, showing him a screen, him being a really old person looking at his screen, can't read it. He's like he's like zooming in on it. Like, nah, I ain't about it.
Oh my
My new
God.
shirts.
That's like the struggle of like fucking doing laundry here. Like we legit have like on the news over here in Japan, like they will tell you if it's like a good day to do laundry. It's like biore. It's a nice day to do it. Just so go hang out your clothes now. Because like
See-
next week it's gonna be raining for a whole month.
I think Americans need that. the reason why there's so many Karens like out in the streets yelling about, refusing to wear a mask, it's like there's no struggle anymore. They need to struggle a little bit. I'm saying let's get rid of the dryers so we can struggle and like focus on that bullshit aspect of life. We need snow to complain about. That's what I'm jealous about. That's why Canada is such a good country, just because they get to complain about snow. Over here in California, if it rains, I literally just said this, if it rains, people are confused. They're like, oh my goodness, why is it crying LaCroix? Like, it's just, we have nothing to complain about when it comes to weather.
Yeah. Do you guys ever see anyone hanging clothes in the States or in Canada?
It happens.
It happens.
What, do you live in a shanty town?
Not often. Yeah, I have a dryer in my apartment.
Yeah, I think the thing that is really hard to put in the dryer is probably futons, because we have to we put our futons on the balcony. Well, I don't use the futon anymore, but
those take forever to dry.
Yeah, the little pumpkin tickets. Yeah, I remember those. Man, but yeah, it's just like a mess, all the time.
Do you think the gesture we all three of us just did, do you think someone just something in their head just flicked and they're like, I have this weird perverted sensation?
Oh no, there's a lot of hentais with the
Is there?
thing. Yeah, there's a lot. I know a few. Dirty Laundry, shoutouts. But
shout out!
Dirty Laundry.
Shout out to our sponsor, Dirty Laundry.
Yeah, it's just, I remember when I used to live in the States, we had you guys had the radar, the Doppler radar or whatever it's called. And it would you would know when it would rain. I don't remember what it was. I don't know what it was called. It was like a satellite. And it was at this time, at this day, at this very second, it's gonna rain. And 100% of the time, it would be right. But in Japan, it's just I don't know if we don't have that technology or whatever, but it's weather forecasts in Japan are always missing. It's never a hit.
I just imagine a bunch of Japanese people with cans with strings attached to it. I don't know, the weather's happening.
I don't know. Is it the weather? They can never get the weather right here.
I think you're remembering it incorrectly because I want to say our weather channel is probably 80% right.
Really?
Maybe 20% wrong. Yeah, it's oh, it's gonna rain today. I'm like, it's not fucking raining. What are you talking about?
I remember they had this radar and they'll get it right. If it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. But I don't know.
I think
maybe I'm just remembering differently.
Weather changes, tech changes. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Japanese weather is never correct. They were saying it's 100% rain. It's gonna be raining 5 millimeters. I'm okay, I should use an umbrella, and it didn't rain at all that day.
Let me tell you what the hell is inaccurate as hell is the military forecast of the weather in Japan, in Okinawa specifically.
What do you mean? They have their own show or their own
so
channel?
the Air Force has a weather forecast out here in Okinawa, and
Are you laughing?
I think he's choking. Quick, someone call.
Enough said.
I'm choking just like the weather forecasts from the Air Force out here.
そんなにひどいの? I didn't know that.
It's pretty bad.
But when it comes to natural disasters, I guess something that's been happening over here is the fires happening in Cali.
Yeah.
It's different for different parts of California. I'm currently located in Central California. We weren't hit as hard. I just drove to a different town that's a half hour away. I do see a lot of fires everywhere. There were a few days where the skies were filled and it looked like it was all orange everywhere.
Yeah, Stranger Things in the upside down.
Stranger Things. Yeah.
How did this fire start? I'm not really
Gender reveal. Yay.
Yeah.
What's that?
That was one of them. That was one cause of the fires. These people decided to do a gender reveal with fire, and then it
Fire?
sparked the forest fire.
Yeah.
So
What do you mean?
basically they had the gender reveal. They had fireworks colored pink or blue to signify if they're a boy or girl. They lit the firework and it started a fire and it killed 2 people, or I think it's like 4 people. So they're being treated as like they, accidentally murdered someone. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, California, we're super good.
Wait, so like I know it happens like every year, right? The fires, I feel.
Not every year
Like
per
every
se.
two,
It's been more frequent recently. I can confidently say that. One, they kind of blamed it on PG&E.
Oh, the company.
Yeah, I'm kind of familiar with that company.
They make like Dove or whatever, right? Like the shampoos and stuff.
They are an electrical local electrical company.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
So that company was blamed for fires because there were sections of people losing power. So I could be remembering this. This was a kind of a while ago. Bless you.
Sorry.
And it was during a really windy season, and like trees were like getting blown into power lines being hot, fire. Yeah. And like it's like not under our control because I guess, I guess it's still technically work for them sometimes. We as in California, they're very strict about cutting trees or like trimming trees, and to where they won't allow us to do that because the environment and everything, yada yada yada. And then because of that happening, we fires started because again, we're not allowed to like trim anything. So that's like one of the fires. Yeah.
They should really change that. They should really change that.
Oh yeah, and then like we got sued, and like we had to file bankruptcy. Oh, that's our fault. Shit, what?
Wow.
So that's like one of the fires, and then we were recently hit with lightning, and people lost power around here.
I'm just surprised there's so many trees that are burning right now. Like that's a lot. That's a lot.
Nah,
how many times it happened? Yeah, 2020.
Killing it right now.
I don't
like. I think New York. Some parts of New York was hit with power outages where they didn't have power for like I think it was like 4 days without power.
Sheesh.
So
That would kill.
so like you're talking about people like trying to like go to stores to get generators so they can run it during the nighttime. Yeah.
Damn, fucking 2020. But California always has like issues with that, and it kind of sucks. Just like I remember like Australia, when Australia was on fire, it was a huge mess too. It's kind of crazy how like we kind of forgot about it because this year has just been so wild. Well, that was like earlier, like the start of this year.
Yeah, that was this year.
Yeah.
Dude, we almost plunged into World War III. Remember that?
the filler story, the filler arc.
No. The filler episode was the Murder Hornets.
Oh yeah, that was the Murder Hornets. That was the OVA.
It was only like a week.
Getting back to Murder Hornets.
Yeah. But when you guys came to Japan, right? I mean, ID, you were here for a little while. Did you like feel any earthquakes or anything?
So many.
Maybe a very, very small one in my hotel room, but like that was it.
Yeah, earthquakes just happen like all the time here. It's just like a lot of people don't feel it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because like if you ever look at the seismic activity in Japan, you just see like a lot of dots and then a big one sometimes, and it's just always shaking in Japan. Sometimes I'm like, wait, is my house shaking? But it's just like a truck driving by or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be in my bed and I'll be like, Is that an earthquake or is my body just doing that weird like thing?
And pulsating, yeah.
Yeah, it's like pulsating and it
Pulsating
feels
JP, yeah.
yeah, pulsating JP.
I remember like every time I don't like taking going from Narita to Ikebukuro. I like taking the bus. I like the bus. And I feel like every time I take the bus, there's always like an earthquake warning at least twice. So I want to say it was pretty frequent, but none of them were really significant to where it like broke anything or like anything fell from like my drawers.
Yeah.
So
wait, Matsu, were you here 2011?
Yep, I was there for the big earthquake.
How was that?
I was still there. It was.
Well, you were like pretty young back then. You were like 14?
Yeah, I was in like middle school. Yeah, I was 14, and I don't know. When you grow up in Japan, earthquakes are just so common, right?
Right. Yeah.
And you kind of get used to it, and then like occasionally you'll be like, "Oh, this is a pretty big one," right?
Yeah.
And us being kids too, I was in class, and then the big earthquake hit, and then we're like, "Oh, this is pretty big," and then the teachers were like panicking, like telling us to like get under the desk and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank God, like our new, like we were in a new school, like we just built it and then we just moved into it, so like we had all the technology to like kind of like ease the effects of the earthquake.
Mhm.
So I was fine, but everything stopped. It was chaos because like trains stopped. Everyone was trying to drive back home, so like the traffic was crazy. Phones were dead. Like we couldn't.
Yeah, because everyone was trying to call. Yeah.
And like you can't call. And then there were huge lineups on like those landline ones. Like you can just like put a couple like yens in, like put like 100 yen in. And then
the green phones.
Yeah.
The
pay phones. And I don't know. Everything was crazy though.
Wait, so you were like in what area were you in?
I was in Tokyo.
Tokyo got shook a little bit.
Too hard.
Yeah. From what I heard,
we weren't hit too hard compared to like other places like Fukushima and like all that. But
That shit was scary, bro.
were you there for
Yeah.
it too? Yeah.
I was in Okinawa, but I still felt that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went all the way to Okinawa as well, right?
Dude, yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty big.
It was like the aftermath too. Like there was the one big one, and there were a few more after.
Mm-hmm.
I think my sister and me shared a room at the time for that one, and like we were freaking the hell out.
Yeah, it's not every day when you're like it's shaking. You're like, oh shit, you know. I think I've only felt a few. I wasn't actually there in the beginning of 2011, but I moved to Japan during August, and everyone was just like, what are you doing here? Like everyone was leaving Japan because they were scared about the radiation and everything. Like most foreigners, most English teachers just bailed Japan because they thought it was over. And we're still not really sure about like what's happening or what happened during that time. But like a lot of people just bailed, and they're like, why are you back here? Like this is not a good time to come back to Japan. I didn't have a choice, but you know, it was crazy. I remember I was like watching anime, and I think it was like One Piece, and then like this One Piece just ended, and it just turned into the news. I was like, oh shit, that's a big earthquake, because I didn't know at the time. But yeah, it was crazy. That was like a shift, man. Like everything kind of changed after that. There hasn't really been a big earthquake after that, but they say like every 10 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we're due for another one.
Yeah, we're due for another one pretty
the
soon.
year to do it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yep, this is definitely the year to do it. So
It gets like it's like
2020
one
2020,
big
you got
earthquake.
something else to throw at us?
Yeah, it's like one big earthquake, and then like the one prior to it just gets overshadowed because like the other one before the 2011 one is like not really talked about anymore. So
Yeah, it was like Hanshin. Was it Hanshin?
yeah, Hanshin, the Hanshin one.
Yeah. That one was crazy too, though.
Yeah,
Like highways collapsed and like.
that one was actually crazy.
Yeah.
The good thing about Japan is like our buildings are pretty. They can withstand earthquakes pretty well.
Yeah, they're pretty sturdy.
Mhm.
They're pretty sturdy. It's just like the older buildings that sometimes fall over, or like you know, like the Japanese when you're like walking in the street, the the cement walls with the little holes in it. Those things sometimes fall over. I remember like maybe 4 years ago there was one in Osaka, like the earthquake, and it like kind of killed a few people. Like it was pretty bad. But
it was pretty scary though, because like after the 2011 earthquake,
yeah.
I used to live in an apartment. I was on like the 14th floor, right? And like we were taking the stairs because like the elevator was down for like a week or so.
Oh,
we
wow.
were going up and down the stairs, and then like I remember one time like I looked to the side and there's a tiny little crack that's just like going down the wall.
Oh my god.
And we were freaking out about it. We were telling the person who owns the apartment, it's like, yo, we gotta fix this, we're gonna die.
Yeah. Alex, like when you were here for like a month or so, you didn't feel anything, right?
I was there for 2 months. I felt nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I feel like that year was just like nothing really bad happened.
What, 2019?
Yeah.
19 was good.
Yeah, 19 was good.
19 was good.
Yeah.
The
I don't-
calm before the storm, am I right?
Yeah, it was. Basically, yeah. Do you guys like have any stories about like typhoons or like earthquakes? I got a good one about earthquakes, but I'll let you guys talk.
I don't have anything, dude. Ohio's so fucking bland.
Yeah.
I remember like specifically in California, I did like there was one when I was younger, and like I was on a phone call, a 3-way phone call with my friends, and we're all playing Pokemon together. We're not together, but we're all separately playing Pokemon. And I remember one of them saying like, "Whoa, what's going on?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then the earthquake started going. I was like, "Oh my god!" And then the guy's like, "What's happening?" So like we all kind of like we live, kind of close to each other, but not really.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of the first time of like reactions of like getting hit with a earthquake, like differently, or at different times because of where location wise. And it knocked over. We had like a giant, like it was like imagine like a lava lamp but filled with fish instead of like toy fishes, and that knocked over and broke. So that kind of bummed me out.
Yeah.
And when it comes to like my Japanese like earthquake stories, it's just basically like, oh shit, all right, oh, it's over already. Okay, cool.
Do you in California? Do you guys have drills for earthquakes? Like, do you guys have any like like fire drills and stuff? We have a earthquake drills here.
They stopped telling us to go underneath our desks, and then we go to door frames. So I found that strange that they still say desks over there.
No, in Japan it's desks. Yeah, whenever something bad happens, you just go under your desk.
Yeah, it's the desk.
Dinky ass desk. It's not gonna help you.
Yeah,
Lights falling.
Yeah, ours is door frames.
Yeah, God forbid a chunk of concrete just falls and just makes your desk collapse.
Yeah.
Because we had to do when I worked at PG, we had to do like drills like once a year, and like we had designated zones to go to if we can get out and everything. So yeah, I'm pretty familiar with it.
Oh my god, drills though.
Yeah.
I remember there was like a. Oh, go ahead.
It's super boring. Just like everyone just stands outside, like when talking to old people, just like, yeah. Did you see it rain last week, Phil? Yeah, we needed it.
Phil.
Yep. How about you, Jim?
Phil.
Jim, oh, you caught that fish? Nice, dude. Okay, I guess I'm looking at this photo now. Is this drill over yet? Can I go back to work? But yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, because I lived in North Carolina, so we would get like a lot of hurricanes from time to time. We had like hurricane drills and like tornado drills. What do they have in your area, like Canada wise? Would it just be like fire drills?
Just fire, honestly.
If somebody insults you, you have to learn how to take it.
That's a drill.
Because everybody in Canada is just so nice.
You have to whip out your credit card to go to your local Tim Hortons to buy them a donut.
Come on. What like was it just only fire drills? I guess you guys have like school shooting drills now too, right? I don't remember doing that too much. You did it like one
Yeah,
time.
yeah, I did it like one time.
We did lockdown drills a lot.
Oh, really?
A lot. Yeah.
What about you, Heidi? Did you have anything like that?
I'm trying to recall. We never really had any lockdown drills, I don't think. But we had a real lockdown one time, and it was because some idiot decided to go rob the bank with a toy gun, and they wouldn't let us leave our classroom. And I really had to pee, and they wouldn't let me go. I was so mad.
Oh my god. There was a bank nearby your school, and they wouldn't let you go.
It was like
Yeah.
a town.
Oh my goodness.
That sparked something because someone placed a backpack inside of a recycle bin, and then the school was shut down because everyone thought it was a bomb, and it turned out it was a backpack that was like full of like, I guess they yogurt exploded in their backpack, so there's just a bunch of yogurt in it. I remember that. That was a fun day, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we had something similar. Like, we had a bomb threat, but it was literally just somebody forgot their backpack just in the middle of like the basketball court. Like, how do you forget it like in the middle of the basketball court?
I was playing b-ball with the boys. I get heated sometimes. I'd take off my backpack.
I said, you know what? I'm done with this. Throw your backpack on the floor and just walk away.
Space Jam just came out. I'm amped about this basketball. Let's go.
It's
Yeah.
like, isn't it kind of weird how like, oh man, just like being in school and like doing those drills, it was just weird. But the tornado ones always kind of freak me out. I hate tornadoes. Because I think we had a real one like almost hit the school. North Carolina things. Tornadoes are so much more scarier than hurricanes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've never experienced a tornado, but just the thought of one just scares me because I'm like, wow, you get sucked into it, you're just gonna like fly into the sky and probably just get ripped apart.
Yeah, ripped apart. Yeah. We do have a lot of typhoons here. Not typhoons, but hurricane. Tornadoes in Japan too. Like they happen.
Tornado warnings.
Yeah.
At least here.
We had a few like in Saitama. There's a few in Chiba sometimes. Like since the Tokyo area is like really flat, it just happens a lot easier. Yeah. I don't know if Japanese schools actually have a drill for tornadoes, but yeah. It's interesting. But like the story about like when I was the very first time that I really felt an earthquake in my life, when I remember I was really young. I don't really remember too much of it, but I was probably like 4 or 5. And there was like this really well-known big earthquake that happened like back in the mid 90s, I think. And you know how television like TVs were like so big back then, like the CRT TVs.
CRT. Yeah.
So I was probably watching like Sesame Street or something, and like the earthquake, like I felt the house shake. Like we had a fish tank and it was like going crazy, and the TV almost fell on top of my little body, and my dad saved me before it happened. So I still kind of remember it, but like those CRT TVs are like huge, like they'll crush you.
They were tick boys.
Yeah. I don't. There's actually like it was so big. There was like a name for it, like the earthquake that I felt. But yeah.
I have a similar experience with something like that. Not an earthquake, but just me being stupid. When I was like 3, I was trying to like stand on this like lunchbox thing and put a VHS in the machine on top of the floor model TV. Yeah. And I pulled it off onto myself, and I'm lucky I didn't break any ribs because that TV was probably about 120 pounds.
Oh my god.
Yep. I'm dumb.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's little kids things we do, yeah.
Stupid little kids things. Why do they eat shit they're not supposed to, man? God.
I ate a marble one time, and my dad put me upside down. Like he like put me upside down and like try to get the marble out. I don't know what happened to that marble.
Okay, I thought I was dumb. I'm gonna rethink this.
I was like, this marble is awesome, and I actually.
What's it at least like? Where you're drinking a ramune and you're like, huh?
Yeah, I think it's from a lemonade bottle. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't judge that.
I still don't understand why ramen has a marble inside. Just it's so in the way.
It's a gimmick.
To be different.
Yeah.
It is a gimmick, but it's so annoying.
It is annoying. Like I remember like just shaking the bottle after I was done with it. A lot of fun. They don't actually they actually have like plastic versions now, like since the glass one. I guess it's just not really good for the environment.
Boo.
You can still find them in matsuri or like in festivals and stuff. Yeah.
When's the last time anyone here has had a ramen?
For a while.
Ramen.
Yeah.
Last year.
Last year, wow.
They usually sell them in konbinis during the summertime. I think I drank one like a few months back. And I was like, yeah, this kind of sucks. This marble sucks.
They're not good. They're not just not good. They're not good soda.
You don't like ramen though? I like it.
I like
I mean, they're alright. It's like
okay.
it's like the Capri Sun of Japan.
Yeah, I
Wait,
agree
you're
with that.
talking shit about Capri Sun?
I agree with that.
Silver Man and just like do some gnarly tricks on you, brother. Yo, X Games.
They're super overpriced as well. Like if you ever go to like a matsuri, like you prepare to spend like $4 for one. It sucks. For a 60 yen drink that you can find.
Yeah.
I used to work at like a ramen shop, and we sold ramen there, and like usually it'd be like younger kids that would buy it, right? They'd be excited about it, and I'd always ask them like oh, do you know how to open it? And most of the time they'd be like no, and then when you show them how to open it, they're like, wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, you have to like push in the marble with the cap.
Yeah.
I remember just like they always like fuck up. Even if you don't shake it, like they always like spill out.
Oh, that was really annoying. Do you know how many customers dropped the piece they needed to shove the marble in with, though?
What?
Yeah, they were dumb. I don't know why.
Wait, I don't get it. What were they trying to do?
I would pass them the bottle and say, do you know how to open it? And they go, oh yeah. And then they take it apart right there, like while they're waiting in line, and then drop the middle piece. And then be like, can I get another one? And I'm like,
oh my god.
yeah, I guess so, dumbass.
Oh my god. I know a few people that work at a ramen restaurant. I feel like it's tough.
It's actually pretty comfy. It all depends on where you work, what kind of an environment it is, how your team is, basically.
How many people in that restaurant ate ramen with a fork?
Like, do you mean the customers?
Yeah, customers.
Well, I had to refill the forks about twice a day.
Oh my god. Matsu, how do you feel? I can't watch someone eat ramen with a fork. It just it upsets me.
Hold on, what?
What's wrong with that? It's fine.
It makes me upset. It's just weird.
What, eating ramen with a fork?
Yeah, it's just weird to me.
Yeah, it's like tying your slip-on shoes.
Yeah, basically.
It's just like I have so many relatives that can't do it. It's just like I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Like even my own brother, it's just like, dude, here, just take the fork, man. Oh my god. Oh. I find it more frustrating someone trying to use chopsticks and failing versus someone just like eating it with a fork.
But you guys usually have like the connector thing on the ends of the chopstick.
Yeah, they usually get the piece of paper, shove it in between two things, and then like rubber band it up, and then just like, yeah.
Oh, I'd rather see that.
Yeah. Noodles are kind of hard to eat sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Matsu?
It's weird for me how so like I know it's a culture thing, and like North Americans and stuff, like you're not supposed to slurp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is so weird for me when I walk into like a ramen store here, and then you just don't hear any slurping.
Yeah,
it's like a thing in Japan.
It's so weird.
Wait, do you guys slurp when you eat ramen or no?
Yeah, I do.
Nah,
yeah.
I bite that shit off.
Oh, you
And
bite it?
everyone's like, why do you do that? you're not Japanese. I'm like, I didn't claim I was Japanese. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're not
Heidi,
supposed to-
do you slurp?
No, because I'm not a really messy person. I kind of like.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not sanitary. You're getting slurp juice all over you.
But it's not ramen if you don't slurp.
Bro,
Well, I guess it's not ramen I'm eating then, is
bro,
it?
all I'm gonna say is slurp juice is part of my fragrance.
I have an issue. I have an issue with noodles because like whenever I eat spaghetti, I make noise. I'm like, I gotta stop because you can't make noise. Like even in Japan, like if you eat spaghetti and you make noise, it's not a good thing. It's only soba or like ramen. I don't get it, but you can't make noise when you're eating spaghetti, and I always make noise when I'm eating spaghetti.
All those like Japanese noodles are exempt. Like,
Yeah, I don't know why. It's
ramen,
okay.
That's
somen,
so
udon.
dumb.
Yeah, so the reason why they want to make noise when they eat it is to tell like the chef that it tastes good. Without really telling him it tastes good.
Yeah,
Japanese old ways are just so weird sometimes, man.
it is.
Like, wow, your noodles are really good. Let me just show you that they are.
Let me be your fucking hype man over here and just slurp on these noodles real quick.
Let me just splat everybody around me.
Splatoon makes more sense now.
Heidi, when you worked on the when you worked at the restaurant, was it very quiet? So in terms of slurping, I don't know if you remember.
Oh, well, like, the area that I worked in was, like, it wasn't really, like, a closed-in restaurant. So it was, like, a big, like, patio area, basically.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really hear unless they were, like, in the seats the closest to you, but that was still about 15 feet away. I liked it, though, because I didn't have to do dishes.
Yeah. Oh my god. I always gotta be careful with like slurping. It's so normal to me though.
When you grow up with it, it's just.
But you slurp spaghetti though,
I try not to, but I do.
bro.
Wait,
God,
Matsu.
I hope you're not wearing white, because holy crap, you're gonna be getting tomato sauce.
Yeah, I
everywhere.
can't.
Matsu, did you slurp that hot dog soup?
Wait, did he actually make the hot dog soup?
I did on the 24-hour stream.
Oh my
It
god.
actually wasn't bad.
Right?
It wasn't bad. It was not. It was. I can see why it's a comfort food if your mom makes it and stuff.
Hot dog soup?
But I personally wouldn't make it like out of the blue.
So,
It's
like,
like,
how
I
did you
want hot dog soup.
make it, though? Like, I'm really curious. You just, like, boil hot dogs and take them out, leave the water, you said it's your broth.
Well, I kind of cheated. Like I kind of had broth and stuff, but I don't know. It was
Oh,
okay.
that's not true hot dog soup.
You know what, guys?
You're not
you know
real
what-
hot dog soup. You only eat with chopsticks.
You know what, guys? You know what sounds really appetizing right now? A hot dog water martini.
Ew, dude.
Yummer.
Yummer.
That's disgusting. That's very
I think
disgusting.
it's like you to, yeah, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I gotta go hug my toilet after hearing that one.
Yeah.
Gotta rinse my mouth with a bidet real quick. Be right back.
That's my go-to insult. I bet you smell like hot dog water.
Yo, I worked with a girl who literally smelled like hot dog water, and I was like, I don't know why she smelled like this. And like, I said it to one of my coworkers one day because I was concerned, and they were like, "Oh my god, she does."
That's like I can't think of a worse compliment or a worse like
Insult?
insults than you smell like hot dog water.
Yeah.
Nothing else. There's nothing else.
Honestly. Yeah, I don't think anything else tops that. Like, it's like, you know what? You know, you should have been, I don't know, you should have hit the wall of the condom, or you should have been pulled out as a kid, or you should have failed high school. It's just like, whatever. You
I've
smell like
heard that
hot
all
dog water.
before.
What?
That's boring. That's boring.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you smell like hot dog water. You're just like, hold up.
Dude,
That's where I draw the line.
can I pull you over? Dude, I thought we were friends, man. What the hell?
Yeah, you definitely gotta do that after.
Sorry, dude. I went too far. Like, yeah. I've been having a rough time in COVID, so yeah. You're right, though. You're right.
Yeah.
Bro, where's my hug?
Oh, God.
Speaking about natural disasters, I guess COVID is not really maybe, I don't know, it's not a natural disaster, but US it's getting colder, so I think in Japan it's been kind of increasing a little bit. I don't know how it's like in the US, but I heard you guys reached 200k deaths.
Yay.
Aren't
We did
at,
it.
like,
We
6.5
did the high
million
score.
cases? Yeah, aren't we at like 6.5 million cases or something like that?
Is it that many? Million?
Oh yeah.
My
Like more than 1% of our population has it now.
That is crazy.
my friend in the army got it, and also my high school history teacher just recently passed away because of complications from COVID.
That's all it usually is, right? It's just like if you have like existing.
Yeah, it's almost like if you
7
have
million
conditions
plus.
already, and then you get COVID, it's like COVID makes those conditions worse, end up killing some people.
7 mil cases, easy. 2% of our population has COVID.
That is insane.
It's like they made a disease to like get rid of boomers.
Boomer doomer.
But like, it's just like I'm so tired of it. Like I don't really keep up with it anymore. But like 200k deaths, like there has to be some sort of wake up call or after that, right? Or no? Is nothing changing?
They don't care. They're just going out again.
Yeah.
And like, so my friend that was talking about with the whole murder thing that happened in Mexico, he also works at a local, really, really, really expensive. Like we're talking like the cheapest hotel room is like $400 US dollars a night. Okay. This month was the busiest month, sold out every day for the past month. Think about that. Like people are just like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm going on vacation. See ya. It's just like, what? How? So, yep. America kind of sucks.
How's Canada doing?
I think the Toronto area might go back into lockdown right now. I think we got like 500 cases a day.
Oh wow.
Day. Yeah. So like, we're getting hit with like a second wave. Right now.
It's insane. I feel like the U.S. is not thinking about lockdown at all.
No, we definitely are.
Are you guys thinking about it? Like,
Yeah, CDC is threatening us,
Yeah.
yeah.
but I don't think they're going to.
It depends on your I guess the district or like what state, also which district in the state you live in. But yeah.
Yeah, Trump says he can't federally mandate a lockdown, but he can encourage states to mandate it.
Right.
Yeah. It's weird. So like in one county that I currently live in, they just opened up like the red stores, I think is what they're calling it. So like you can go to movie theaters technically, but if I scooch on over to the next county that's like a 10-minute drive, that shit's all shut down. So it's really strange.
Yeah. Japan right now doesn't really seem like they're doing anything crazy. I mean, we did change the prime minister. The prime minister just Abe-chan was not feeling well, and he has been kind of dealing with that for a while now. But he's not around anymore, so it's a new guy. I don't really know what he's trying to do with this whole COVID situation, but I'm sure.
Imagine going to office and you have to deal with COVID. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, now's a hard time, for sure. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like in a month from now, the U.S. is gonna get election. It's gonna be election day over there.
Yeah.
I wonder how 2020 is gonna end off. Just
God,
Who
dude,
knows?
I cannot believe the best the U.S. could come up with for the two candidates are who they have now.
Again, both boomers.
yeah.
Yeah. Anybody need a roommate in Canada?
Actually, I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to go to that Konami college. So
Konami College.
so maybe I'll be over there.
Yeah, Yu-chan, you have a spare closet?
Yeah, I can fit you in.
I'll sleep there, dude.
Just fit in my closet.
Just give me a fucking dog bed and I'm good.
And I'll read you the weird manga stories for you.
Oh yeah.
Can you read Japanese? They're all in Japanese, man.
I'll do it in voices too.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you have to. Here's the thing, though. If you're gonna read me a bedtime story, you have to read it like once upon or Omae wa mo shindeiru.
You gotta like pause. Just pause it like.
Amen ga taosenai.
Yamete?
Oh my god.
No, yamete oni-chan.
Monotone voice.
Yeah, it's gonna be completely monotone.
Yeah, just bring over your doge and then we'll read it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a sick ass slumber party.
I wonder when when the country's gonna open up. You know, like what's like the time frame? Do you think it's gonna take like 2 more years until this is all over, or?
I'm pretty confident next year we'll be
think so?
pretty. Yeah.
The US?
Maybe mid to late. I can confidently say that.
I don't know, dude. The U.S. is getting diffed. And it's looking like the entire world is going to open up but us. And we're going to be left out.
Yeah.
There's already like, you know, small like vaccines and stuff like that. Only like the rich can like afford right now. So I don't know.
Well, they haven't even found one that works yet.
There's like some treatments where it works like 80% of the times. Like it's not like 100%.
That's way too low.
80%? And it's not harmful.
80%.
80% and it's not harmful to you. That's
it's not
better.
harmful.
Yeah,
okay.
That's better than dying in my opinion.
Sorry, I thought you meant like there's a 20% chance that it could like be fatal.
No, it's a 20% chance of it just like not working.
Just not working.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But so like I'm
better than.
And like I don't know when it comes to Japan, but with our government, basically they're paying a shit ton of money for a vaccine. So like everyone is only working on COVID because every hospital, every researcher, anything that does research specifically for COVID, it gives a huge fat bonus check.
Right. I don't know how Japan's doing. I actually had someone infected with the virus, and like this person didn't show for like 2 weeks at my job, and she didn't tell anyone because like it's hard like just coming out with that because you know like the whole society thing, you know, I feel like it's really tough to be a Japanese person and come out with being, you know, infected with the virus, like in the workplace or in anything. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You guys have you guys or do you know of anyone who just got a regular like sickness ever since COVID, like other than COVID? Like, have you known anyone who got like, just a common cold or something?
Yeah,
I did a few weeks ago.
Yeah, my sister got strep throat.
Yeah.
That's the worst, dude. I've had that.
Yeah, she's getting her tonsils out in December.
Yikers.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had strep throat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that sucks.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah, I got my tonsils out because I was constantly getting strep throat.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yeah.
I got it when I was 19, and that was like back when I was like smoking 2 packs a day, and I'm like,
oh my god,
yeah, this is fun.
Ouch.
I got mine, and I think I was like 17 when I got.
I got mine like 6 to 8 times a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I was one and done.
Yeah, mine too. I got it once and I never got it again. There were a couple scares where I thought I had it, but it was just a common cold.
You guys are lucky. I got a throat infection when I was 14, and it fucked with my tonsil surgery 5 years later.
Yikes.
Wow.
Damn.
It just be like being sick, like getting sick this year was kind of like really annoying. A few weeks ago, I got sick, like randomly, and I hit over 38 Celsius. So like that's like when it's like a O zone, like oh shit zone.
Yeah.
And like I had to call like a call center, telling them my situation and stuff, like a COVID call center, just to be sure. And I was sick, but like I didn't take any medicine and I was fine like 2 days after. But it was like people just like, it was just really annoying, like people being like, oh, you have COVID or whatever. Like even
That's
as a
still scary. Bro.
yeah, it's scary. Like even as a joke, I was like, okay. At that moment, I was really scared because maybe I thought I got it because I do meet a lot of people at work, so I don't really know. But yeah, the whole process was kind of annoying, and the fact that they don't really test here is kind of a problem too. Just
That's
like where do I
every time I
where do I reach out?
every time I felt some itch in my throat, I was just like, is this the end for me? Nice knowing you guys.
Do you meet a lot of people like at your work?
No, not really, but there will sometimes be like people who come in, and like recently there was some dude who kept coming in and he was just saying he had allergies, but it didn't sound like no allergies. It sounded like he had some congestion building up in his throat, and I was like, bro, you better get your ass home, man.
Yeah. I definitely get flu shots this year. I totally forgot. You definitely get flu shots. I hear I hear you can get a flu and COVID at the same time. It's like
The wombo combo.
It's a wombo combo.
Wombo combo.
Wombo combo. Wombo combo.
That ain't COVID.
Hey.
That ain't COVID.
Oh!
Yeah. Definitely get a flu shot. Never sleep on a flu.
I've never got a flu shot before.
Yeah, I got a flu shot.
Why?
My dad's a doctor and he doesn't believe in them.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, Heidi.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Of all people to say don't get your flu shot, my dad happens to be a doctor and says don't get your flu shot.
Oh dear.
Why?
Because it makes you sick. It's like something that gets you sick to make you don't get
more
sick.
immune. Yeah. I hear that happens. Like when you get your flu shot, you get sick afterwards.
Yeah. That's why he says just if you get the flu, you get immune for the next year anyway. So it's like.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure, like, isn't the flu like always changing? So even if you get like,
you have to get
like a flu shot, you have to get another
year.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
every
I don't
year you
think
have to
I've
get revaccinated.
ever had a flu shot ever.
No, I haven't.
What? Like this, like at school over here, like they provide it for you. Like you can, I mean, you can opt out. And then like I graduated, and then I went to work. I go to work, and like they offer it every single year, like around this time of the year. So you just take it anyways. I don't know.
We have to, like, as Americans, like we have to go get it ourselves, and just like, nah, I'm just gonna rub dirt in it, call it a day.
I've
I'm
had many
terrified
shots.
of needles.
You don't like needles, Heidi?
No, I hate it. Just thinking about it makes my legs go numb.
I don't mind needles, but
I like needles.
I watched a spider mulch out. Like, what's it when it sheds its skin?
Ew.
Why?
Molt?
Molt.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched it, and then my eyes went straight to hell, and I wanted to unsee that.
So when it comes to needles with me, I will say that when it comes to like a tattoo, no problem. I'm not scared at all. But when you are talking about putting a needle into my arm to take blood out, like into a vein, I'm like, nah, bro, nah. I'm good. Don't fucking touch my vein.
What do they call? What do they call like the phobia for like getting shots?
Needle fucking phobia.
Hey, yo, I've got you actually. Hey, Google, what's the name for fear of needles?
There you go.
On the website helpline.com, they say trypanophobia is an extreme fear of medical
trypanophobia.
procedures involving injections of hypodermic needles.
Ah, yes.
Thanks, Google.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we had something called Kinko
You're very
Shindan
welcome.
at my job, Kinko is like basically like a health checkup, and like you have to take your height and like your blood pressure and whatever. But sometimes they have it where they will take blood from your, like they'll like stab you in with a needle, and like it was like 3 like vials of blood that they had to take out, and it sucked. I don't like getting my blood taken out. Like I can't look at it. It's just weird.
No,
I don't mind getting shots, but I hate when they pull out
like
blood.
Shots.
Yeah.
Shots are fine. Tattoos are fine, but when you pull out blood from my vein, bro, nah.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Apparently, like they couldn't find the vein over here, so they had to like take it from the hand. And the needle, it sucks.
Yeah.
Let me actually show you guys this. Look at this vein on my arm.
It has to do with like hydration if they can't find it.
It's not popping out that much right now, but there's like right here. This one like pops out like when I'm in the gym or something. It's like huge.
So they take it from there, yeah.
I'm scared to get that one stabbed, to be honest. They usually take it like. Okay, so last time I got a blood test was. I don't know why, but they wanted to do a blood test before I got my wisdom teeth taken out earlier this year. But I think, where did they stab me? I can't remember. I think it was like right around here. It wasn't the big vein, but it was like in the joint. I can't remember. Yeah.
Well, I had to force myself to get used to it because I think it's I had a hypothyroid, so basically I was always lethargic, and I would gain a bunch of weight regardless of what I ate.
Oh.
So I would have to get 3 vials drawn once a month for like 5 years, I want to say. So I got used to it pretty quick after that.
Yeah,
I was really nervous before I got my first tattoo.
Yeah, me too.
Like I think I was breathing really hard. So I was getting done on my chest, but I was like breathing really hard. But every breath I took, you could see my heartbeat as my like chest was like getting bigger and smaller. Like my, when you breathe and your chest kind of expands and then goes back down. Like every heartbeat was just like, it was going up and it was just like, bum, 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 bum. And my artist is just like, I could really see the nervousness in your heartbeat right now.
Well, you went kind of hard mode on it. I feel like there needs to be a testing realm, like something on the arm, something on the leg.
Well, that chest one I got, right? That was my first one.
Right. But I feel like you went dove into the deep end when there's a kiddie pool over there. You can, get that Hello Kitty on your hip.
Yeah, well, everybody's sleep first.
Everybody's different, and actually I think the chest is the least painful spot.
Really?
Yeah, until they get close to the nipple, then it starts to hurt.
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Japanese rating on my arms down here hurt the most, closest to my hand.
Yeah, the wrist hurts.
Yeah. Oh no, these
right here.
Yeah, that hurt like a bitch.
I just noticed, like on the Discord call, like the top 3 people, like above us, has tattoos, and us down here, we don't have tattoos. we're here. We're here. Would you actually get like a tattoo, Matsu or Airi? Never.
No.
Nope.
Probably not.
What? Not it.
I don't know. I kind of grew up in Japanese culture, so like, I don't know.
It's just weird.
That's the reason why I got tattoos.
What?
Just to go
Because
Same
I grew
reasoning,
up in a
opposite results.
Yeah. I grew up in a Japanese culture where tattoos are frowned upon, which is the reason why I got tattoos.
Yeah.
I think there was a study, or like there was some statistics saying like Okinawan people have tattoos, like a lot of Okinawan people do.
Yeah, there's a good amount of not teenagers, but like young adults out there.
Yeah. I see them more often lately. Like tattoos are a lot more common now for younger people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I really want a hand tattoo, like on the side of my hand. But
I just think like it's fine having
No,
tattoos, but like if you have it on your face, I think it's just a little bit too much. Or like maybe
I
neck.
don't like face tattoos, but I like neck tattoos. I really, really like hand tattoos. I want a hand tattoo, but it's so frowned upon in the professional world, and it sucks.
yeah. I don't even think you can have that in the military, can you?
Well, I'm not in the military technically, but I work with the military. There actually are a couple of people like me, like contractors, who have a tattoo on their hand. I know a guy.
Really?
Yeah, I know a guy who has like he says it's not a pentagram, but it looks like a pentagram right here.
Oh my god.
And yeah, and I'm just like, damn, like they didn't ask you or care about it? They're just like, no. And I'm like, well, if it ever becomes like a more normalized thing, which I don't know if it will, I'd really want something on the back of my hand.
I mean, someday.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm getting Kingdom Hearts stuff up here.
Nice. Like,
Yeah. Dude, I'm so excited.
Ken, didn't you get like a recent tattoo?
Yeah, I got one. Yeah.
Show us.
You definitely dipped into the kiddie pool.
Aww.
It's a little Squirtle.
It is a little Squirtle.
It's
There was a
actually,
meaning. There's a meaning behind that, right? I think you explained to me. Oh, there's a Yoshi with the Kirby.
So, I originally went to go for a different reason, but then my tattoo artist was like, "Look, that's kind of a bad tattoo. You're going to be reminded of death. So come back to me when you have a more positive one." So I was like, fine. I like Super Smash Brothers. My brother's, his middle name is Masayoshi. He mains Yoshi in Smash, and that's why that was my first tattoo, was Kirby riding Yoshi. And then I wanted to get another tattoo, and I was like, I'll get one for my mom, because my mom's favorite Pokemon is Zenigame, and it's also my favorite Pokemon. And it's also a shiny, so it has like the green back, and because that's her favorite aspect of Pokemon Go. And and then her favorite animal is an otter, so it's and she also used to live in Hawaii, so it's holding like a Hawaiian flower, like and how an otter would hold like a rock on its chest. And Rolly Bun designed it, and then my friend Sean stabbed 1,000 tiny needles in my leg.
I just noticed your hat. It says Pocket the Monster.
Yeah, that's a Pokemon hat.
I just noticed that.
Yeah,
I like it.
Also, has on the back of it.
What is it? It has a Pokeball.
Nice.
A little Pokeball, yeah.
Cool.
I really enjoy what's that? A New Era brand in Japan? Like, it slaps so much better, because all American like collaborations is like sports ball. But over there, it's just like they had a Studio Ghibli, and like they had Rody. Do you know that Japanese toy? Like kids like.
Oh my god! Yes, I know Rody.
What is that?
Yeah, they had a Rody collaboration, like Play-Doh, like yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of cool like 5950 hats over here.
Yeah.
It's like they have like so many like you would just never think that they would be on like the New Era hats, like all these designs, and I'm just like, holy crap. Yeah, because I remember when I went to the States see one of my exes one time, and we went to a New Era hat store, and I was just like, man, all I see is like boring ass baseball teams.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Would you get a tattoo?
Who?
Pulse?
Me?
Pulse.
I kind of want one, but I'm not really sure yet.
Get one.
I should
Get
definitely
like a huge dragon on your back, just so you look yakuza.
Just a giant Pika dab on your back.
I don't really like that idea of getting a tattoo on my back of a Pika dab. I don't know.
Yo, so I just want to say right now, if there's any of you who were to get tattoos and like it would make you look completely Yakuza, it would be Matsu. Like, because Matsu, you got the you
Yeah, I feel like Matsu's tattoo would be really scary.
Yeah, you would legit look like straight up Yakuza. Like you would scare me. Like you'd be the type to like go somewhere with the suit on, and you'd just get like relaxed, and you'd take the tuxedo off and roll up your sleeves, and then you just got like dragons and fire and Hanyas, right? And I'm just like, I don't want to fuck with that guy, man.
He goes to the bathhouse. He just has a giant koi fish on his back.
I feel like your parents would hate you after that, wouldn't they?
Oh,
they would just disown you.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
They actually would.
My parents in America disowned me when I got my tattoos.
Were they upset?
Oh yeah, my mom's like, you have little girls tattooed on your arm.
Oh my god. Wait, does no one in your family have tattoos?
Oh no.
They do?
Like on both sides, nobody.
Nobody? You're the only one?
I am the only one, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
You decided to put anime girls on. I like your tattoos a lot, actually.
Dude, yeah, my mom, when I came home with the Miku tattoo, I was like, hey mom, how you doing? And she's like, hi. And she's like, what are you doing? This is like nothing. And then I walked around the corner, and then she didn't see it at first. And she looked at my arm, then she went, oh my god. And like she like you know that when you see something bad, she's like, oh my god. And then she's like, please tell me that's fake. Please tell me that's fake. And I was like, no, it's real. And then she walked away, like back to her room. And I was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave then. And then didn't do anything. And then she called me and she's like, why do you have that tattoo? I told you no more. And I'm like, Mom, I'm 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I remember my brother, he has more tattoos than me. He has his entire back done, both arms, and his entire chest. And like, I think my mom was like a little mad at him for that, but then like when I first got my sleeve, my mom didn't know at all until the entire sleeve was done, which took like 3 months or so to complete. And then when I showed it to her, I was like, hey mom, like, got something to show you. Like, I was wearing a hoodie and we were going out to dinner, and then I took the hoodie off. She actually wasn't mad or anything, and she didn't even like react. She just said one sentence. She said, just make sure you don't ink your whole body.
Heidi, when you talk, your character moves now.
Yeah, I found some really like sketchy workaround where I just sat my webcam in front of my monitor because I couldn't use OBS as an input.
Yeah, we can see it.
That's adorable.
Isn't it cute? I love it. I just spent all that time trying to like set this up and figure it out. I couldn't get the code right. I just like missed a space or something.
Oh, that's cool.
But my mom's reaction when she saw the Squirtle, she's like, "Can I get that tattooed on me?" So kind of opposite.
Get a matching tattoo with your mom.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
I'm sorry, I'm way too entertained by this right now.
That's awesome. That looks great.
That's
pretty dope.
I should have done this forever ago, but I didn't know how to do it.
Maybe we should talk about that, like the recent trend of VTubers kind of taking over.
Yeah, what do you guys feel? What do you guys feel about VTubers? That's a good topic.
It's kind of weird.
I feel like that's a topic for an episode alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's just too much to talk about.
That is true. That is true.
I feel like we should save that for another episode.
I kind of want to get a bunch of VTubers in and talk to them.
Yeah, I feel like we should set that up. For another episode.
We should set that up.
Yeah.
I know a couple.
Yeah.
I like thought about this. I want them to do like a Terrence House. Is that the name of that show?
Terrace House.
Oh, Terrace House, yeah.
Yeah, but it's all VTubers. That shit would be hilarious.
Dude.
Like, I don't like that kind of stuff, but that'd be so good.
Let's fund it. Let's fund it. I'll back it up. Let's do it.
Dude,
right.
please get Project Melody in there.
We'll get her. No. We're saving her for Survivor VTubers. Okay.
She's gotta be in everything, dude.
She has to.
And then like we're totally gonna have like Joe Rogan, like VTuber, just like, you know, he's the host. Yeah, man.
I don't know. Well, I don't want to like talk too much about it, but like,
Yeah.
it is like a trend now. Like it is like trending a lot, which isn't a bad thing.
I think it's also good because there's a lot of shy people who don't like having cameras on.
Yeah.
So it's just like perfect opportunity for them.
God, what is wrong with people who don't have their cameras on? You know, like people.
You son of a bitch! Turn your camera back on.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's to each of their own. Like I think it's fine, and like it's a new way to express yourself, and like you should utilize every tool you have. And
I hear
so,
people
like,
get harassed if they don't show their face, like some VTubers.
Well,
It depends on the community, honestly.
Yeah, because like the reason why it's trending like pretty big recently is because Pokimane did it, right?
Yeah.
Like in a negative light, yeah. Like people are just there's a lot of gatekeeping when it comes to VTubers, you know.
Which is I find ridiculous. Because there are days when like girls don't want to show their camera, and like that's the perfect way to do it. It's like I don't have my makeup on, I don't feel like doing it. And I know I'll get judged for not having my makeup on because men are dumb or dudes are dumb. And then I'm just gonna put on this VTuber thing. I'm like, that's perfectly fine. That's cool. I like it personally. But I don't even think I follow Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
follow
watched
Pokemon either.
It's not a fun stream.
I used to watch her, but like it's hard to recently because like her chat just like
her chat's really bad.
You don't even get to see it; it's just gone.
See any of the fiction in your chat? Have you seen XQC's?
Oh, it's insane. Yeah.
No, I've never watched this stream.
It's bad.
I only see clips.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. It's like at that point, it's just like it doesn't even feel like you're streaming at that point. Because you got to talk to yourself, you know.
Well, yeah, it's like a different kind of streaming. It's just for straight entertainment.
Yeah, you know, I already learned how to talk to myself a lot because I'll be streaming a lot with only one viewer. So.
Yeah.
I hear when you get like 60K people watching you, it's kind of the same thing. You're just talking to yourself.
Well, yeah, because you can't keep up with the damn chat at that point.
Yeah. That's how it goes, actually.
So, I mean, I guess it's like, you know, you've become the very thing you swore to destroy type of feeling. Anybody got the Star Wars reference?
I don't know, but I feel an existential crisis coming on.
Oh my god.
I feel like it's like chat just becomes more reactionary at that point in time, right? You just see like a wall of just emotes and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I have to go use the bathroom.
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
Alright, we need to get Apple a body pillow for when he streams to himself.
Oh, no.
So he's not talking to himself, he's talking to his pillow.
Dude, I've seen there's one. I think I showed you, Alex, the one guy that was streaming with his body pillow.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a few. Like there's been a few more people like that, just like have their body pillow next to them and just chatting with chat.
Dude, lately I've been sleeping with my Misaka body pillow.
Yeah.
Like, I just keep her in the bed next to me.
Does it make you feel good?
No, it actually probably makes me worse.
I watched someone with like the whole gun run backpack, and he took his body pillow out on like a really expensive date in Canada. I'm like, that's pretty bold of you to do that, dude.
Well, I can't wait for you to see my Christmas card this year.
Oh, I can't wait for your Christmas card. Yeah.
My Christmas card is going to be the greatest thing you've ever received in your life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but
I'm so excited.
it's. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just excited.
You're just excited. Yeah, it's good to be back though. Like I know, I'm sorry for like just it's been a while since we've done an episode, and it's kind of hard to like just shift everything back, just like get into like the mood of it, you know. But it's good to be back.
Yeah.
It's good to see you guys, because like we haven't really been talking too much like behind the scenes either.
Well, it's like a mix of like you moving. It's a mix of Buki getting a job. It's a mix of like people starting school. It's a mix of me. Nothing's changed in my life, and I'm just like lonely.
Same, dude. That's a mood.
People have just been busy. It's harder to like. Yeah. It's very like streamers are hard to like just round up sometimes, you know, because they're just busy doing their own thing.
Oh yeah.
Matsu was doing a 24-hour stream last week, and I was out. You know, it's tough sometimes, but it's good to be back. You know.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about like doing it weekly? Like, do you want to do it like every other week, or do you want to do weekly?
I think every 2 weeks is probably a good.
Bi-weekly, I'm down because actually
down for bi-weekly too.
One of my favorite podcasts, it's a 8-4 play. It's actually a Japanese localization company that's located in Shibuya. They did games like Fire Emblem, Awakens, and what was that Earthbound kind of game?
Undertale?
Undertale. Yeah, they did that game for the Japanese section of it.
Oh.
And they do it bi-weekly too. So yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes if we have like a really good topic or like we have guests on, like maybe we should just do it. But bi-weekly might be good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like it's less stressful for you personally. So
yeah,
and then like you actually have time to shower in the morning.
Yeah, that too. That too. Yeah. But like on this topic, I kind of wanted to talk about like the typhoon season because that's what's happening right now in Japan. But not too bad this year. I think it's gonna end pretty soon. I think the typhoon season. I hope. Sometimes it's kind of late, but I think there's another one coming in soon too.
I don't know about you guys in mainland, but I know in Okinawa, typhoon season lasts all the way up until December 1st.
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
It starts, I think, June 1st. It's either May 1st or June 1st and lasts all the way until December 1st.
Yeah, I'm also glad that there's no insane typhoons. But I think like last year we had a lot of mudslides and like things just collapsing. Like that's like the thing. It's like people don't usually get messed up by the wind. It's usually just like intense rain and flooding.
Yeah, over here it's more. We get a lot of the wind over here.
Yeah, it's like heavy rain that just kind of mess everything up.
Well, that's because by the time the typhoon gets up to mainland, it's already broken up quite a lot, and it's not as strong anymore.
That's true.
Because it's hotter down here, and typhoons are based off heat.
Yeah.
Science, bro.
Dude, floods are insane.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science.
Science,
bitch.
Oh shit, my stream just died.
Yeah, it did. Oh no, it's back.
I'm back. I'm sorry. Yeah, did it just die for you? Did I just die for you guys just for a second? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It went
for
red.
Like 2 seconds.
It went red for like a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, so I moved and I'm on Wi-Fi now. Unfortunately, I don't have a long enough cord from the ports to get to my room. So.
Oh God.
Yeah. Wi-Fi boys.
You okay there?
Sounds like you need to make a trip to the hardware store.
Yeah. I could probably find a long enough cord, but.
Have you seen mine?
Is it stretched?
When I go to the Konami college, that's my job. I used to be an installer for telecommunications, so I can hook you up.
The thing is, like, I can't drill a hole in my wall because I've lived in an apartment.
You know how to?
No, I'll dress it up along the cracks of the walls and stuff like that.
All right,
you know how to tip a cable and all that?
Oh my God, dude! Alex, what the fuck?
Oh
my God!
You see that long ass cable going behind that thing? That little that desky thingy? Like.
Hold on. Can I ask? Is that a power strip in the middle of your doorway?
That one. That cable right there, that's my coax cable. It's 15 feet long.
Coax.
Bruh.
It goes all the way into... Oh, that's my wallet. Into here.
I like your PlayStation 4 skin. PlayStation 4, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we...
Why do you have a coax cable? I just realized that. What?
What? What do you mean? The thingy that screws in, right? The coax cable?
Right. What are you doing?
I have a gig upload. Or a gig download.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I think we should just like cut it short now. Is that I think we've been doing for like 2 hours now.
Yeah, it's been about 2 hours.
Yeah. It was just like today's episode was really fun. Like I just wanted to like get back together and it's good seeing you guys, your guys' faces again, and ID's new face.
Sure.
But we will get into the second part of the podcast. The main part is done. Or what second part? There's no second part.
There's the
This is the end. This is the end. But you guys
part.
You guys be safe. Like it's with the fires and the earthquakes and the typhoons coming in your area. Just everyone be safe. And
Actually, can I make a small announcement?
Oh yeah, announcement time. That's fun.
So it's kind of a teaser. I'm actually talking to a developer for like Discord bots, and I'm helping him out. And he created a really cool bot. If you enjoy Among Us, I believe this is going to be a revolutionary thing for if you're on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be released in like the next couple within this week, and I guarantee it's going to be like in every Discord if they play Among Us. And I named it, and I'm working on the profile picture for the bot. And he wanted this yesterday.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Yeah. Focus, you bastard. Well, anyway, basically the name it has like, hi, my name is whatever.
Yeah.
And it says a bot, so you'll be able to like say commands or type in commands. You will be able to say like a bot mute, and it mutes everyone in the call.
No way.
Or if you just talk. You say a bot unmute, and it unmutes everyone. So no one has to like stop, mute themselves.
Oh
like,
yeah. That's sick. That's revolutionary.
That's actually
good.
Dope.
So yeah, so I accidentally he just started hitting me up. It's like, hey, I heard you play Among Us, and like you know Masayoshi. I'm like, I kind of know him, and
I kind of know.
And like we've been talking a lot, and he's a super nice guy. And I was like, because at first it was called like Among Mute, and I'm like, it's kind of difficult to say. How about a bot us? And he's like, yo, can I take that? I'm like,
yeah. I'm at. Do you guys hear about the Among Us 2 not being a thing? They're just gonna focus on 1 now and just like make the game better.
They cancel. Yeah, it's
good.
really cool.
That's a good play. I feel.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna buy some skins. I'm definitely gonna buy some skins. I want to support the game more. It's such it's such a fun game.
I have an announcement as well.
What?
I'm just kidding. I just wanted attention for a second.
No. So you have an announcement, yeah? You actually don't?
No.
Just trolling.
Just a little
Got
sus.
I have an announcement too, guys. I'm actually moving again. I'm tired of this place. I'm gonna move back to my old place. I'm gonna stream from the kitchen again.
Yes, my kitchen.
Yeah, kitchen. I'm gonna bring back the red fridge. Yeah.
Did you bring over the slave cart?
Yeah, the slave cart too. I'll bring that in with me too.
I don't know, Bolt. You're acting a little sus right now.
But let's end the podcast, guys. After this, we'll do something. I don't know what it's gonna be, but after that, we will play some Among Us. So today's stream will be kind of long. If you guys want to
Among Us?
That. Yeah, Among Us with Bromodachi people. Matsu, I understand if you have to go and do your thing, but if you have time later, do you want to play Among Us with us later? You can say no.
Yeah, if I can finish my assignment quick. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do that later. As for right now, the podcast is done. Thank you so much for stopping by. Episode 20. Episode 20, yeah. More updates will happen. I'll let you guys know on Discord. And let's end it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, ID. Thank you, Apuru. Thank you, Heartless's Chair. Thank you, Kentaro AP. And thank you, Matsu, for taking time out of your day and hanging out. But
You unintentionally did that in alphabetical order.
did I really?
Yep.
Wow. Wait, I think it's just sorted. I think Discord's just sorted in alphabetical order, huh?
Oh, is it?
No, wait, I don't know. No,
Yeah.
that's not true. That's not true.
Well, no, because you have. Wait, no. You know what? He might be right. Wait.
Yeah, I think it is.
You ever just think of something?
Sorry, I
And
didn't
you're
mean to interrupt you. I just.
All right, love you guys. Bye.